Hi everybody, and welcome to Life as a Majik Mom. I'm super sad this morning to hear about another celebrity suicide. This one happens to be one that's kind of close to me because I used to watch Anthony Bourdain almost every day to get through my own sadness. So to hear that he took his own life is really, really awful. We often forget how much people don't speak about how much they're hurting. So if you know of somebody who is, please make sure that you are reaching out properly. Most of us that have battled suicide in the past or suicidal tendencies or had somebody who committed suicide, we're not going to reach out most of the time because we already feel like no one cares. So if you know of somebody who is feeling this way, please make sure that you are doing everything possible to make sure that they feel seen and heard and loved. Because when we don't step up is when things like this happen. And we are ultimately here to give everybody a hand up and not make them feel more alone. So today I'm going to use the Sacred Path Oracle in memory of Anthony Bourdain, and hopefully you're at peace now. But thank you for the light that you shed in my life. I'm going to also draw from the Wild Unknown Tarot just as a second card. I hope all of you are having a great morning. It's always hard when we see stuff in the media that breaks our heart, and it's hard for us to sometimes climb back out of that hole and realize that this world is a good place regardless of how much the media tries to make us feel like it's not. But we are the light, so if you're not shedding yours, do so. Because the only way those that are in the dark realize that there's a way out is by those of us who show them the way. And there's our card. And it's the Moon Lodge. The 17 card, which represents 8, which is infinity. And this card represents our retreat into ourselves to help facilitate the knowledge that we have learned. So this is when we integrate all the things that we have learned into one cohesive whole, and it goes into our perspective. So this is when it becomes our truth. So I also pulled the Two of Wands card, which is about new beginnings and branching forward, and Judgment, which is the 20 card. So we have a lot of twos today. Okay. And twos are about taking the next step in our approach to life and how we are going to make our personal part of our world a better place. So make sure you are doing something for someone else today. And if you are that someone who needs help, please make sure that you are reaching out, because there's always somebody out there who's willing to help you. I'm going to take the weekend off from the dailies, and then Monday we will be starting the new Conversations with God series, and I know I have some new questions myself that I'm going to be asking her, so I hope you guys will all be joining me for that, and I hope you all have a blessed weekend, and try to remember that this world is not as bad as everybody makes it out to be, and it is what we make it. So if you need help, ask. And if you can give it before someone needs to ask. And as always, we here at Life is a Magic Mom love you.